Hey everyone, it's Extreme Top 10, and we're about to dive into a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Movies that broke the mold. Today, we're counting down the top 10 movies that changed cinema forever. We're talking about the films that impacted film techniques, storytelling, visual effects, and popular culture. These are the movies that made filmmakers rethink what was possible, and they continue to inspire even today. So, buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get ready for a wild ride through cinematic history. Coming in at number 10 is Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece of non-linear storytelling, Pulp Fiction. Tarantino took seemingly disconnected stories, shuffled them like a deck of cards, and dealt us a hand that was both shocking and hilarious. Pulp Fiction wasn't afraid to be bold, to be violent, to be funny, and to jump around in time like it was nobody's business. The film breathed fresh life into the crime genre, proving that audiences were hungry for something different. Tarantino's signature style, with its pop culture references, dark humor, and unforgettable lines, became instantly iconic. Pulp Fiction wasn't just a critical darling, it was a box office smash, proving that independent filmmaking could hold its own against the Hollywood machine. It put Tarantino on the map as a visionary director, and it paved the way for a new wave of filmmakers who weren't afraid to take risks. At number 9, we have The Matrix, a film that took the world by storm with its mind-bending story and groundbreaking visual effects. The Wachowskis, the masterminds behind The Matrix, created a world that was both familiar and utterly alien. The film's visual style, with its distinctive green tint and groundbreaking special effects, set a new standard for action cinema. Who can forget the iconic bullet time sequence? It blew everyone's minds and became an instant classic, but The Matrix was more than just cool visuals. It delved into deep philosophical themes, exploring questions of free will, determinism, and the nature of reality itself. The Matrix wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural phenomenon, influencing everything from fashion to video games. Next up at number 8 is Steven Spielberg's Jaws, a film that single-handedly invented the summer blockbuster. Before Jaws, summer was a dumping ground for studios to unload their less promising films. Jaws tapped into our primal fear of the unknown depths, and it did it with masterful suspense and a healthy dose of Spielbergian magic. Spielberg's decision to rely more on suggestion and less on showing the shark in its entirety made it all the more terrifying. The underwater sequences were groundbreaking for their time, and the film's score, composed by the legendary John Williams, is instantly recognizable and chills-inducing even today. Jaws shattered box office records, becoming the highest-grossing film of its time and proving that audiences would flock to theaters in the summer for the right movie. It ushered in the era of the summer blockbuster, a trend that continues to this day. Coming in at number 7 is James Cameron's Avatar, a film that pushed the boundaries of what was possible with visual effects and 3D technology. Cameron spent years developing the technology needed to bring his vision of the lush alien world of Pandora to life. Avatar was a visual feast for the eyes, transporting audiences to a fully realized alien world, unlike anything they'd ever seen before. The motion capture technology created characters that felt real, emotionally expressive, and utterly believable. Avatar wasn't just a technical achievement, it was a story that resonated with audiences worldwide, exploring themes of environmentalism, colonialism, and the clash of cultures. The film's impact on the industry was immediate and profound, leading to a surge in 3D filmmaking and a renewed focus on immersive cinematic experiences. At number 6, we have Francis Ford Coppola's sprawling crime epic, The Godfather, a film that redefined the gangster genre and became a masterclass in character development, pacing, and cinematography. This wasn't just a mob movie, it was a Shakespearean tragedy about family, loyalty, and the corrupting influence of power. Marlon Brando's performance as Don Vito Corleone is legendary, a masterclass in understated power and quiet menace. And Al Pacino as Michael, the reluctant heir to the Corleone empire, gave a career-defining performance that traced the character's tragic descent from war hero to ruthless mob boss. The film's influence on cinema is undeniable, setting a new standard for gangster films and proving that the genre could be so much more than just shootouts and car chases. It showed that Even the most ruthless criminals were capable of love, loyalty, and deep emotional complexity. At number 5, we have Stanley Kubrick's groundbreaking masterpiece, 2001, A Space Odyssey, a film that dared to ask the big questions about humanity's place in the universe. Kubrick's vision was ambitious, creating a film that was both scientifically accurate and visually stunning. From the iconic opening sequence to the mind-bending journey through the Stargate, Kubrick created a visual experience that was unlike anything that had come before it. The film's use of classical music, particularly Strauss's Also Sprach Zarathustra and Johann Strauss II's Blue Danube Waltz, was revolutionary, adding a layer of grandeur and emotional depth. 2001 is a film that demands to be seen on the big screen. A visual tone poem that explored the nature of consciousness, evolution, and our relationship with technology. Coming in at number 4 is Victor Fleming's timeless classic, The Wizard of Oz, a film that transported audiences from the sepia-toned world of Kansas to the vibrant land of Oz. The use of Technicolor was groundbreaking, taking audiences from a world of black and white to a dazzling spectrum of color, as Dorothy stepped through the door and into Oz. It was a moment that cemented the power of color in cinema. The Wizard of Oz was more than just a visual spectacle. It was a story about friendship, courage, and the importance of believing in yourself. Dorothy's journey down the yellow brick road resonated with audiences of all ages, teaching us that there's no place like home and that true friends are worth their weight in gold. The film's impact on popular culture is immeasurable, from its iconic characters to its unforgettable songs. At number 3, we have George Lucas's game-changing space opera, Star Wars: A New Hope, a film that took us to a galaxy far, far away and changed the face of science fiction forever. The special effects were groundbreaking, bringing to life a galaxy of spaceships, aliens, and lightsaber duels that had never been seen before on screen. The story, a classic hero's journey with a mythic resonance, resonated with audiences worldwide, tapping into our deepest desires for adventure, heroism, and good to triumph over evil. Star Wars wasn't just a movie, it was an experience, transporting us to a world of wonder and excitement. It made us believe in the Force, in the power of hope, and in the idea that even a farm boy from a desert planet could become a hero. The film's impact on cinema is undeniable, launching a franchise that continues to this day and inspiring countless other films, TV shows, books, and more. It made science fiction cool again and proved that there was a huge audience for space operas and fantasy adventures. Coming in at number 2 is Orson Welles' masterpiece, Citizen Kane, a film that is often hailed as the greatest film ever made. This wasn't just a movie, it was a revolution in filmmaking, a bold and innovative work that pushed the boundaries of storytelling, cinematography, and narrative structure. Citizen Kane tells the story of Charles Foster Kane, a newspaper tycoon whose life and death become a puzzle to be pieced together through flashbacks and conflicting accounts from those who knew him. Welles, a young prodigy at the time, brought an unprecedented level of innovation to the film. He employed groundbreaking techniques like deep-focus cinematography, creating a sense of depth and realism never before seen on screen. But Citizen Kane wasn't just a technical marvel. It dared to challenge the conventions of Hollywood storytelling. The film's non-linear narrative, its use of flashbacks, and its exploration of a complex and flawed protagonist were all groundbreaking for their time. And our number 1 pick, the film that we believe had the most profound impact on cinema, is once again Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane claims both the number 1 and number 2 spots on our list for a very specific reason. Its influence is twofold and undeniable. Citizen Kane is a masterclass in cinematic storytelling, a film that you can watch multiple times and still discover something new with each viewing. But let's dive deeper into why Citizen Kane deserves this double recognition. While Chapter 9 explored its groundbreaking narrative structure and cinematography, this chapter will focus on its impact as a transformative force within Hollywood itself. Orson Welles, at the young age of 25, was given an unprecedented level of creative control over Citizen Kane. Welles's artistic freedom and bold vision shook up the industry, inspiring other filmmakers to push boundaries and demand more creative control over their work. So there you have it, our picks for the top 10 movies that changed cinema forever. These are the films that broke new ground, challenged conventions, and left an indelible mark on the art form we know and love. But this is just our list. Cinema is subjective, and what resonates with one person might not resonate with another. So which movie do you think had the most influence on cinema? Do you agree with our list, or did we miss a major game changer? Let us know in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos about the fascinating world of film.